Hey everyone, it is here. RC Dads PDX, we have something that we're going to show you.
You've seen the photos online, and you've probably heard about the Arrma Vorteks 4x4 3S. It is just been released. I know a lot of people out there on YouTube have already done an unboxing video, but we got this in and we wanted to do one for you. So, without further ado, the Arrma Vorteks 4x4 3S. That's okay.
Have the honors.
I've got my little knife because I don't have size issues.
Oh, okay. All right. Oops, I did what I told him not to. You're doing it the opposite, and I did it.
I did it the way you told me to do it.
Yeah, I know.
Always cut away.
I know. I didn't do that this time. Sorry, everyone.
And here is the Arrma Vorteks
Woo!
4x4. Just gonna put my
watch this upside down on your old.
Yeah, it is. It's upside down. Let's turn it around.
We did it so well with the felony.
I told you that was dumb luck.
Alright.
Okay, so here is the Arrma felony.
No.
Oh!
No.
Wrong video!
The Vortex.
The Arrma Vorteks 4x4 3S.
The felony is over my left shoulder, if you can see it, up there in the corner. We did that already, so check that video out.
Let's pull this out.
I think we should tip it.
Okay, you want to tip it?
We don't need that.
Okay. So we should probably turn it this way.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Okay. So, everything is that you need to run this RC is already in the box. Meaning you've got a radio.
Yep.
You've got the car. All the electronics are in. The only thing you need is some batteries. So it's basically Arrma's 3S 4x4 slipper clutch system. Slipper clutch system. Slipper clutch system. And it's got all sealed bearings. It's got the all new Spectrum Firma ESC and motor in it. So.
And a correction from our last video, it's the 3S, not the 4S. So
I have
3S.
been saying the 3S.
Yep, that's good.
Just not in the other video.
Alright, we ready?
Okay, so we're going to take this out of the box, and then we're going to take a look and see what this car really looks like.
Here.
Oh, here we go again with the big knife.
It works.
Okay.
Is there more?
Yeah. One on that side.
Ooh. So before we actually unbox it real quick, we should do a close-up of that side of the box. Thank you, Vanna. And this side of the box. Thank you again. And this side of the box. Is that right side up?
It comes in 3 different colors. So you have the original color, that's the basic, and then the purple and pink one, which actually is fairly popular online. I was really surprised, but a lot of people picked the purple one, and then you got the green and blue one like we've got here.
Perfect. And I think there was one more side. Ah, well. Here we go.
Okay.
And this way, right?
Yep.
Here we go.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Woo! Wow.
Wow. That looks great.
We don't need that.
Yeah, it looks ready to run.
Well, it's actually a lot heavier than I thought it would be. It's pretty solid.
Yeah. Should we do a size comparison to my Traxxas?
Sure.
Or our Traxxas?
Well, that's his Traxxas, and it's broken right now, because in the last video, he broke it.
Yeah, it is broken. Don't look at that wheel. We'll just put it this way. Okay. Here, we'll put it sideways.
So, Arrma's version, so if you're Traxxas, you're going to think about the Traxxas Rustler, right? Because Traxxas has a stadium truck, or truggy, stadium truck though. This is Arrma's version of a stadium truck.
Okay.
The Traxxas is the one that has the Rustler.
Oh, yeah.
And that is also a 10th scale.
Okay.
2 or 3S 4x4 on off-road vehicle. But the Traxxas that you have there, your Traxxas Slash, is the same scale. It's 10th scale, and it also runs to LiPo 2S or 3S.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this plastic off.
And like we mentioned in our last video, our plan is to actually jump this on the T-bone ramp that we did in the last video. So stay tuned for that. What?
I'm ready to take this plastic.
Oh, you want my help?
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering what Gabe was doing.
Wow, look at this. Actually, you know, I like the color on this.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I picked out the color. You know, so.
Okay, what do you want to talk about it?
Well, let's talk about, okay, so the tires, there's been a lot of, ooh, the tires feel great.
Wow.
Wow, these are nice. So these tires are made for a little bit of off-road, a little bit of on-road, but they've, this is a new tire pattern that we see here for the Arrma 4x4 vehicles. So this is all new with the Vortex. You have the skid plates on top, which are really nice. You have the attached body pin clips,
Yep.
which I love this feature about Arrma cars in general is that I always lose my body clips.
Absolutely.
And this just makes it real nice and easy so you don't lose them. So on the Vortex, you have, if you look right here at the back fin, there's 2 screws here. Now, the only thing that these screws do for you is when you flip your car, it makes it so that it hits the screw instead of it hits the side, hits this part of the fin.
Oh, the plastic part.
Yeah. And then we've got some, ooh, hey, those are nice rubber wheelie.
We gotta take these off.
Yeah, so let's take these pins off.
Okay.
All right. And here's what's inside.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. That's, yeah. Oh my God, that's so shocking. It's the inside of a body. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So here you have the inside. What you know, you've got your slipper clutch here, right?
Yep.
You've got your center drive shaft. You've got your motor with a fan, which is really nice, and then your ESC, and right here is your servo. So remember, when we're going to do another video possibly on what to do when you first get your car, the things that you should do, because right out of the box it says it's ready to run, but you want to make sure that your electronics are properly set up. You want to just look around the car and make sure that all the screws are tight, that your wheel nuts are tight.
Yeah, because, I mean, the last thing you want to do is get it out of the box and get on the track or some jump and your wheel falls off. And then
Exactly.
Yeah.
And in my case, in our case, we're going to take out the slipper clutch and motor just to make sure that the pinion and the slipper clutch gear are completely aligned properly, just in case. So yeah, it's a beautiful car. I can't wait to run it. You know, I've been using a lot of the bigger cars that run on the, you know, like the Typhon 6S.
Yeah.
Or my Crichton 6S. Or the Felony 6S, right?
Yeah.
So those cars have a lot of power. But right out of the box, this is supposed to go up to 60 miles an hour. Now, I have seen some speed runs just right out of the box, and we'll test that too, where these are going about 50 miles an hour without changing your pinion gear on a LiPo 3S battery, which we do have one back here. We've got a LiPo 3S battery.
Right here.
So we're not going to do that right now.
No, I know.
Put that back there. Anyway.
No fun. He's no fun.
Anyway, so we can try it just basically out of the box. Run it on a basic LiPo 3S battery, and we'll see how fast it goes. We'll put our GPS speedometer on there, and
so we promise we'll do the GPS, because we said we were going to do the Felony one.
But I got distracted.
We got distracted, shiny.
And then
we
he
broke
didn't remind me.
Yeah, but we'll still get you guys that video of the GPS testing the Felony once we get that fixed. But back to the Vortex.
Yeah, so this again is the Vortex. Now, ooh, that's nice. So that's got some nice bounce to it. So this is composite plastic. It's not like the metal chassis that you're used to, because it's a 3S, right?
Yeah.
So you're not gonna get the power and stuff. It's probably not necessary. Although I have also seen some people with this comes with plastic differential gears. It comes with you have your front and back diff, and those are made out of plastic. But a lot of people are going to upgrade their differentials in this to the metal ones, even the hot racing version of them. And once you do that, some people are actually running a 4S LiPo battery in this car. And
wow.
Yeah. So
I see Gabe doing this in the future.
Right? I've already got some parts on order.
Yeah, okay. So Gabe's doing it. So.
Yeah. The other thing is right here where we look at the center drive shaft. Okay, so this right here is a really nice design. I actually like it. It's a spring-loaded design. So when you want to take it out,
oh wow,
it just slips right out.
Oh, that's so much easier.
Right? So it's a lot easier than the Traxxas.
Oh wow.
Okay, but there's this space right here. Okay, and this space, which I do have, is there is a speed bearing that you can put on there that just gives the center diff just a little bit more stability while it's riding. And especially if you're going to do that upgrade, you want to have something that's holding that center on there really nicely.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. We got this box. Do we want to look at this?
Yeah, let's open that up and see what we get.
Okay.
While I busily take this stuff apart.
Well, you know, you gotta have a way to control it. There's that.
Okay, so this comes with the DX3. It's the same remote. DX3 comes with the same remote as the Arrma Felony that we had, which means that you can get the Bluetooth module for this, and you can run the phone app that you have. What it also means is that you've got some great settings on here. Plus, I really think that at least for right out of the box, this is my favorite remote right out of the box.
Absolutely.
You know, the one that I got with my Traxxas Slash, I thought was a really great remote too. But this one is a little bit better.
So
and
there's a comparison, right?
Yeah. So both of them are Bluetooth enabled. Well, his already has the Bluetooth chip in it. We'll have to add that to this, but. So he gets all the telemetry and stuff off of an app on his phone, just like the Spectrum. The thing that I like about this, though, it's much easier and more user-friendly, is if you look at the top part, I can set my steering to normal or reverse. I can set my throttle to normal or reverse. So the reason why I like this so much better is because you can change your steering from normal to reverse, your throttle from normal to reverse, and then you've got your throttle limit here. That means if you want to hand this off to, say, you know, someone that's never driven an RC before, but they want to try it out, well, you can put it on the 50 throttle limit, and it drives very slowly, very easily for someone that's never driven before. And then you're assured that if they hit that throttle button really fast, they're not going to ram it into a wall or something. I really like that feature.
Great training mode.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome training mode.
And then you've got your active vehicle control here. You've got your brake rate set to here. Okay, then you've got your steering trim, and you've got your throttle trim. So you've got a lot of stuff right on this remote that makes it really nice. Plus you've got your bind button right here.
Yep.
And it doesn't feel, it feels really good in your hand. So like I said, for an out-of-box remote, yeah, this is the Bluetooth module right here.
Yep, so go right here, right?
Yeah,
yep.
You just open this up if you can get in there, except for I cut my nails today.
We're good. Or you can get it. There we go. So yeah.
And it fits right in there.
Perfect. Awesome.
So anyway, so yeah, it feels really good in your hand. It's not too heavy. It feels pretty well balanced. And like I said, for an out-of-box remote, this is by far my favorite.
But Gabe won't be using this remote. He has one that you've probably seen in some of our other videos where you can have up to 200 cars programmed and only have one remote.
That's right. That's the Spectrum DX5 Pro 2021.
He is 195 cars away from maxing that out.
194.
You have 6 now?
Do I? No, I have 5. That's right.
Okay,
195.
see?
195.
I was trying to say he had more, but he was like, no, I only have 5. I'm like, no, you have more. But we counted them. There's 5. Counting this one.
So, okay, so this remote, anyway, enough about this remote. This is a great remote. I love it. What else do we have?
Got some parts.
Oh, this is the tool everybody's talking about. It kind of looks like a gun.
Yeah.
But it's really useful. Okay, so if you look at the tires right here, you can see that it's pretty far in there to get to the tires.
Oh, yeah.
So this, you can put the gun tool in there, and it'll tighten that right up or loosen it right up.
Well, let's give it a try. Oh, yeah. Wow. So, just that way?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that,
oh, yeah. Works really smooth.
okay, good. I'm going to tighten this now, you know, because...
You got to pre-check it.
There we go. yeah, so all of these are all tools all stuff that you can use on this car. So that's a pretty neat tool.
They give you a little technical pack for techniques.
And here is the gear. This is the speed gear right here. I think this is a 23-pin speed gear. Right here. And if you look at this, so on the Spectrum motors, it's built so that it just fits on there. You put your why can't I think of the name of that? Grub screw. That's it, grub screw. Tighten your grub screw, and then there's a clip that goes on for a safety measure, so that if your grub screw gets loose and you don't put enough Loctite on it or whatever, it just comes off. That little clamp there will keep it in place and keep it from breaking apart. It's supposed to lessen the damage. Okay, so
and
there's
you were
that.
saying that this, you were telling me the other day that this type of setup with the Arrmas are easier to align your gears than on like a Traxxas.
Yeah, because, okay, so you take the drive line out. We're going to swirl now. So you take the drive line out. There's a screw that comes underneath here, right?
Yep.
This pulls out, and then this lifts up.
Okay.
And everything comes out.
Oh, yeah. So much easier.
So on a Traxxas, you have to so it's mounted pretty much the same way, right? With the slipper clutch here, and the drive line, the drive shaft right here. But the difference is with Traxxas, you have to take this top part off, and then you kind of gotta, unless you have small hands, you gotta kind of feel in there to make sure that your alignment is right, and roll it back and forth to see how it feels, and then hope that you've got everything lined up here. Whereas with the Arrma, you can just take this out and you can actually see the gears and see how they're all lined up, which is really nice with a couple of screws. So that's why I like this design. Plus, I also like where the servo is and how the servo is lined up. It makes it really easy to set up, if you had to put a new servo in or update the servo that you have, like you want a beefier one in here, it's really easy because a couple screws and this whole entire system comes out too.
Oh, wow.
Same thing with this. It's a couple screws, so if you needed to get to your diff, if you notice, there's just a couple of screws here, and I think there's like 2 or 4 screws.
Yeah.
And then this entire piece comes up, and your diff is right there. You can pull it right out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to me, that's a lot easier just from a maintenance point of view, or if I break it point of view, where I have to fix something, it's a lot easier to work on. Okay, so getting back to what's in the box.
Sorry, everyone.
We've got some extra, so these are shock spacers. There's a bunch of extra shock spacers, and then a couple of extra body pin clips.
Nice.
So that's nice, and then some standard Allen wrench tools.
Yep.
Got a couple right there.
And then your manual. All important manuals.
Well, actually, yes, it is important, because if you're going to work on it, this one is especially important, because this has...
Ooh, nice.
This has a full breakdown of your car.
That's
of every
incredible.
part in your car. It gives you the part numbers. I don't, it's probably just nerds like me that kind of look through this stuff and go, okay, I have this part. But you know what else you can do? Is this is very similar to the Arrma Granite 4x4 3S.
Okay.
And so, what if one part is out of stock for, say, your Vortex? If it's in stock for the Granite, you can check the part numbers, and they're more than likely the same. Sometimes you luck out, sometimes you don't, because they are the same part. If they're on back order for one, they might be on back order for the other.
Yeah.
But some things will still work.
Nice.
So this is really handy to have.
Nice. Perfect.
And this, which nobody really does, tells you the setup when you first get your RC, all the things that you need to do. And some of the things are what I talked about.
Yep.
Like checking all your bolts.
Yep.
Making sure that, that everything's tightened up. Checking to make sure of your alignment with your pinion gear. Stuff like that.
Yep.
Yep. He's let me do all the talking this time.
Yeah.
What do you think, Chris?
It's awesome. I can't wait for them to see us test drive it. So, it's a sweet car. I haven't actually lifted it. Oh yeah.
It is heavier, huh? Than you would think it is.
Yeah, not bad though. Yeah, there's the Arrma on the bottom. Wow, I almost dropped his new car. That would have been really bad. It would have been on camera too. Oh boy.
It's really heavy though. I mean,
It
it's
is.
heavier than I thought, but it seems like it's pretty well made.
Well,
What else do we want to say about this car?
I was going to comment on it. You just said that it seems pretty well built. It does. However, this car has not met Gabe yet. Gabe and I broke 4 cars in our last video. So we and you all will know too because we will film it and we'll see if we can break it. I mean, not break it.
I don't want to break it.
No, I don't want you to
First
break it
off,
either.
I don't want to break it. We just got it.
Yeah.
But I might break it.
Yeah.
Just because Chris, you know, when Chris drives it, he probably won't break it. But if I drive it, I probably will break it.
Maybe.
He's
True story.
He's the better driver.
We could start to fly. We could get some planes and see how that goes. See if you're a better flyer than I am.
Okay, I think that flight is a whole other RC level. And I'm not a good flyer. I at least know the basics of driving an RC car. I know nothing about flying. What are those called? Drones.
Yeah, drones.
I don't know anything about flying drones.
I have a drone. One day I'll let you try it. We'll go out to where there's enough space, and it basically flies itself. It does. We'll film it. We'll if you guys want to see that, let us know. I've flown it many times. He has never flown it, or a drone for that matter. If you want to see his first drone experience, let us know. We'll get that on camera. All right. So again, we are RC Dads PDX. Don't forget that S.
Where can they find us, Chris?
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Help us out.
And if there's any other ideas or anything else you want to see unboxing, let us know. We'd be happy to do it.
Yeah, just let us know in your comments below. We look forward to hearing from you. And we really enjoy these videos. We hope you enjoy them too.